Are you starting an online business but totally overwhelmed by all the platform options? I've been in the online business space for over a decade. I've used dozens of different platforms. So today I want to bring you what I think are the best 4 choices. I'm going to walk you through each platform. I'll be talking about the pricing, the features, the pros and cons, and I will just give you some super simple, straightforward recommendations for how to choose which platform is best for you. I want to give you an analogy that I think will really help you make this decision. Think of your online business platform like a toolbox, okay? When you're building your online business, it's like a builder building a house. Just like a builder uses a toolbox to build, you as an online course creator or coach will need a toolbox too. So they're all good toolboxes. A huge mistake that I see a ton of beginners make is thinking that their success of their business relies on the platform they choose. That couldn't be further from the truth. It's not about the platform that you use or the tool, like a hammer in our analogy. It's how you use it. The platform itself doesn't really matter all that much. It's really about which stage of business you're in and which platform feels the most intuitive to you. Okay, so let's talk about the first platform, Kajabi. I've been using Kajabi for over 2 years, and so this is the platform that personally fits me best. So although maybe I have some sort of bias towards it, I don't want you to think that it's the best platform just because I use it. Kajabi is an all-in-one platform, meaning it's a complete toolkit. It's the whole box. This literally has everything you need. You can host your online courses, coaching, podcasts, memberships, communities, newsletters, digital downloads. You can even have your own mobile app. It hosts your website. You can have landing pages, email marketing, funnels and automations. One thing I love, especially for coaching, is that you can host your live coaching sessions right inside of your Kajabi platform. I used to pay like $140 a year for my Zoom subscription to be able to host all my clients in my group coaching program. And I've actually canceled that because Kajabi replaced it. So that's one of my favorite features. Pricing starts at $71 a month. The one I personally use is the growth plan, and that one is $199 a month. When you're on an annual subscription, which saves you 20%, I do have a link in the description below where you can get a free trial for 30 days so you can play around and see how you like it. So pros are, it's a great all-in-one platform. They give great customer support and they're always updating and improving, which I love. And I love the fact that there's so many features that I could grow into as I continue to build and scale my business. The cons are, it's expensive. That's probably the biggest one. And what steers most people away is how expensive it is. It's actually the highest priced of all 4 platforms that I'm going to cover today. And there is a learning curve. I consider myself somebody to be very tech savvy. It comes very easily to me. And it did take me a good couple of months to really feel like I understood how to use everything, set up my website, learn how to do all of the funnels and automations and all of that kind of stuff. But you don't need to do all of that at the beginning. And here's a fun fact. I actually didn't even set up Kajabi until after I had been in business working with clients for a full year, generating a full-time income before I invested in Kajabi. So if you're a beginner and you haven't made any sales yet, meaning you have no clients, you haven't made a single dollar, you do not need to start with Kajabi. If you want to learn how I made my first $50,000 without a website and only using Facebook as my main marketing tool, I created a whole online course about that. The entire online course is inside one giant video on my YouTube channel that you can watch for free. So to sum it up, I think Kajabi is best for established coaches or creators who want everything all in one place. Now let's move on to the Mastermind Business System, MBS for short. So MBS, just like Kajabi, is an all-in-one platform, except what makes this one different is it's not only a complete toolbox, it's also like a giant stack of books that comes with it too, because it is an all-in-one platform and they give you tons of education. It also has its own built-in AI assistant called Gigi. So if you've never used AI before, Gigi is a really great place to start. They make it really easy. All right, so let me tell you about my experience with Mastermind. So I joined Mastermind in 2022. My favorite part of it has been not only learning from Tony Robbins and Dean Graziosi, but being part of their private Facebook group. I remember when I started, it was like less than 100,000 people, and now it has over 150,000 members. It's a wonderful community. It's a great place to meet like-minded entrepreneurs who are interested in personal development and being the best version of themselves. I've made a lot of great friends in the Mastermind community. Overall, it's just awesome. I've also gotten to be an affiliate strategic partner of Tony Robbins and Dean Graziosi for Mastermind.com. And in fact, it was in Mastermind's community that I met my business partner, Danny, who I've been working with now for the past 2 years. So many great things have come out of me being part of this community. I really can't say enough good things about it. Now, on the business side of things, Mastermind Business System came out, I think about a year ago. Before that, they had a different online course platform. I actually built an online course on that platform. I helped clients build online courses on that platform. I had an ebook on that platform. But that one no longer exists. And by the time that they came out with Mastermind Business System, which is this new all-in-one platform, I had already set up my business on Kajabi. However, when it came out, I was like, I gotta check this out because it has features that Kajabi doesn't have. So I have played around with it. I actually made a video and I'll link that. You can go and watch it so that you can see what it looks like inside and what it looks like to use some of the AI features that they have built in, the plug and play systems. Now, ultimately, I decided to stay with Kajabi because I was already all set up. And from playing around with the dashboard, it just didn't feel as intuitive to me as Kajabi feels. And now I don't know if that's because I already went through my learning curve with Kajabi and I had already figured it out, but Kajabi's dashboard, like when you're actually building the stuff, feels a little bit cleaner and more simplified because there's less stuff. And I actually like that. For pricing, it's $97 a month or $997 if you pay annually. So for everything that you get for that price, that's a really good deal. And now there's not a free trial of Mastermind Business System, but they do give you a trial for $1. So pros are, it's a great all-in-one platform. It's a platform that you can really grow into, and they're AI-powered plug and play marketing campaign plans. That's super cool. Cons are, it still is a bit higher of an investment, especially for a beginner if you haven't made any money yet. And it has so much stuff that it could be really easy for a beginner who is just starting out to be overwhelmed by all of the options and all of the stuff that's in there. I would say who it's best for is established coaches or creators who've already had clients and made sales and are looking for an all-in-one platform that they can really grow into. And if you are like brand spanking new to the online business world and you're not even sure, like you haven't even really picked a business model yet, like you don't know if you want to create an online course or a podcast or be a coach or write a book, and if you consider yourself to be a person who's not really that tech savvy, then I wouldn't recommend it for you because I think you're going to get lost in there. Now let's move on to Circle. Now, I haven't used this one as a business owner, but I've been a student and I love it. From a student perspective, I absolutely love it. This is the platform that Ali Abdal uses for his part-time YouTuber Academy course. That's the one that I'm enrolled in. He has other courses too. But this is a platform that I love so much that I've actually considered switching over from Kajabi to Circle because I just love the look and the feel and the vibe of Circle as a student. I love it. I think it's great. And if I were starting all over and if I hadn't already invested the time and money into building Kajabi, I may have started on Circle. Just like Kajabi and MBS, Circle is an all-in-one platform too. You can host your course, you can host your coaching, you can host your website, you can do your email, all the automations, just like the other platforms have. But what makes this one special is just how everything is set up to foster community. Pricing starts at $89 a month, and you can get a 14-day free trial. So that's pretty cool. Their most popular plan is $199 a month. As a beginner though, I would say you could start with the $89 a month. Pros are, it's great for building communities, and it has a super clean and not cluttered user experience. Cons are, it still is a bit pricey, especially as a beginner if you haven't made any sales. I'd say the main con is that for the price, since it's comparable to MBS and Kajabi, Circle just doesn't have as many features that you can grow into. I would say it's best for a community-focused business model, like a membership site. Now let's talk about Stan. Now, if I were starting my business completely over, I probably would start with Stan. And I haven't personally hosted my business on it, but I've helped some of my clients set it up, and it's awesome. It's super simple, it's super beginner friendly. Going back to our toolbox analogy, although it's considered an all-in-one platform, it's kind of like a super simple toolbox with just the main things that you need. It's like, it's got your hammer, your screwdrivers, some nails, some screws, call it a day. I love the simplicity of it. The main features of this one is that it can host your course, other digital products, you can link your calendar to it and have people book paid coaching sessions with you. And it has a really clean, simple, modern, up-to-date looking link in bio. Now let's look at pricing. This one starts at only $29 a month. That's super cheap. Pros are, it's easy to use, super beginner friendly, and affordable. This is not a platform that you can really get lost in. Cons are, there's limited advanced features. So if you think you're gonna want some of those bells and whistles down the line, Then at some point you will have to migrate everything over to another platform, which isn't that big of a deal. It's just kind of a pain in the butt. I would say this is best for total beginners, content creators, and people who have a super simple business model, like you sell a course and coaching. Now that we've gone through all 4 platforms, I hope you have a better idea now of which one feels more like it would be the right fit for you. If your choice still isn't crystal clear, I would recommend that you go get the free trial or the $1 trial or whatever it is that each platform offers, and start playing around and see how the platform feels on the back end. Because at the end of the day, it's not the platform that you choose that's going to build your business. It's you that's going to build your business. You are the one that is bringing value to the marketplace, and people are going to pay you. They don't care what platform you use. So try them on for size, see which one fits best. If you want more personalized guidance and hand-holding, and you would like my help building your own coaching or course creation business, there's a link below where you can apply to work with me. If you got value out of this video, please hit the like button. Consider subscribing if you want more content like this, and watch this video next because YouTube thinks you'll like it. Bye.